Good morning, Warm Namaste. Welcome all of us in my program today. After a long gap in my live presentation, and today I managed time and to share my information that has been arising in field of language teaching and learning in 21st century. And same way, we just back from Hetauda after celebrating grand program of NALTA at the program National Conference NALTA organized by Province North 3. It was very marvelous program, very amazing, wonderful program and prosperous language teaching and learning in global context. A lot of scholar and teacher, researcher, educator, expert were there and presented very innovative ideas and to motivate to our young learner and to develop their proficiency and competency to cope up challenges that are arising in the field of language teaching and current trend. And we have know that it is very challenging time of teacher because teacher is a kind person who will be responsible to carry out very innovative ideas in the class and to motivate our student and teacher and to be more conscious and aware in every sector like health, education and cultural and nutrition, literacy, media literacy and technology, and then other education development. That's why teachers must have a connection and network if you update some information day to day. Single learnings want to be effective, want to be motivated, want to be sustainable for themselves and the association and teacher as well. That's why as my experiences and my knowledge and understanding till now and course of my learning new things in my life, I know that every teacher must have a network. But network must be isolated from the political disturbances and political affiliation. If we go on the political affiliated program and political agenda, and we will be biased, our matter will be sad, and matter will be isolated. And if we isolate it from different sector, different pattern, it will directly impact our young generation. Young generation expect very innovative idea from teacher and the current trend. And if we don't do that, it will be very harmful for our learners and to be a competent person of the world and to be a competent person of the global context. That's why if there is no innovation teacher from different type of process and learning strategy, and there want to be there is no chances to carry out very innovative idea to student. Innovative means and teachers must have the strategy and plan and program to motivate our student, and they are automatically engaged in learning all the time, and they know that what's the responsibility and why is education most important for them. And if our learners know already about these patterns, there's no need to give the pressure to a student all the time. They automatically engage in learning times and they go on exploration by making collaboration and a cooperative process. And they would like to extend the critical thinking best and Paul's strategy to defend themselves every complication, every challenges. But what is the motto of education in 21st century? 21st century is known as the digital tsunami and the education bombardment. Lot of things has been arriving day by day, but still now we are confined with textbooks. Textbooks is not ample. Resources for shaping behavior, to modifying behavior in current trend. That's why as far as possible we try to be a more active and to collaborative and to work in network, and let's participate in our interaction and discussion program and share ideas to others and impart to our ideas what learned past time. And if we do so, there's no doubt that education will be in question. But now I know that education is questions and we are in standard position. And if we watch the static data of international scenario of certain country, the education system has been extended, has been enhancing day by day by making collaboration teacher. But in comprehensive past time in Western country, our speed, our motion and pace are a bit slower, and we are static, though we have a lot of the inactivity that want to be relevant to our teachers and fostering powering capacity and to our learners and teachers as well. That's why in the same way we have been moving in the same way and organize a lot of program every year. The result of program Hetuda and worry to our teacher, especially on technological development and pedagogical concept and content. And if we integrate two or three of them together, and learning is once effective. But we know that what is pedagogy, what is andragogy, what is heutagogy as well. And if you don't know about three patterns together and how the learning will be effective, that may be a questionable to our teacher and learners, though we have been engaging in classroom all the time just to confine one textbook. It's not ample for the student to satisfy their desire and whims, because our learners are learning in digital ages. They are digital native. Digital native means they have a lot of connection and their export is for regulating and operating the device, and they would like to play with this device all the time. But in the time, teacher must be aware, and they will be motivated and to guide and facilitate which are the most important for them, and where they follow some other things for empowering themselves and to motivate the ideas, and they will be a great person of the world are the process of netizen, not citizen. We are the citizen, they are netizen. The person who work in digital environment all the time, they are none are netizen as the perspective of some perspective of digital native, digital immigrant. That is the theory of Max Prensky. It was developed in 2000 in American person. You can find more information about it in one book published from his name's it is the Horizon. If you want to know more information about this process, I requested to all the person here who are different person from different part of the Nepal as well, and teacher, scholar, and educator and trainer as well, would suggested to you to consult Horizon books written by Prensky, American person, published in 2002. And if you consult these books, it will better for you to understanding comprehensive idea will come into mind, and you're ready to go on action at the process and nature of these books. And same way, Analta is a kind of grateful platform. Especially we have mentioned to talk about education development and academic and fostering capacity to a student and teacher as well. We never talk about another matter except we talk about purpose development. Our main motto is to fostering the person and the capacity through the professionalism process. And the professional process, three patterns, three components must be considered from teacher and learner as well. They are the competency. All the teacher must compete in the sector in these patterns. What is competency? They have knowledge, information, knowledge about technology, knowledge about media literacy, knowledge about the meta literacy, knowledge about the content base, knowledge about the pedagogy aspect, knowledge about the proficiency, how deliver to student, how the management will be implemented from teacher. This thing must be important to our teacher as well. And otherwise, the teachers others competency is behavior. It's the most important factor for a teacher, because behavior and deals to teach a student very and very lovely manner and with full affection, and there's no yes, there's no harsh words to be used by teacher all the time to teach in behaving to student. And if we the teacher are from and fostering from three patterns like competency, proficiency, and conduct, it is a real meaning of professional development. And if you have such type of things, there is no doubt that you are a competent person in the world, not only Nepal. If you are competent everywhere, there is no doubt that you will be the jobless, you will be incompetent person. Competent in terms of competency, you can overcome any challenges. You can sit here by yourself by using your cognitive and very best knowledge to every part of country and as you abroad. That's why I'm requesting to all the teachers to update your ideas day by day. And we are updating or outdating? I have the question about the year and which is most important for teaching current trend, outdating or updated. I mean that update most important because we have replaced our ID day by day. Most person are blaming that, and the matter what we studied in past time in academic career and complete master course and back to the schools, and they are applying same things what learned in some certain confined textbooks, but knowledge is not sufficient for in textbooks. And we have multi-text policy. We have multi-text policy. We have the different content will be available in our out of the circumstances. That's why learning anytime, anywhere, any situation. Suppose you are traveling. One of my friend Kathmandu, a learning son who have taken mobiles and he's learning something. He's online presentation from Kolankitu and Kotisur. And same way, there is no places to determine to be learn something. Learn happening everywhere because technology environment and makes people very easy for learning new things about it, for sharing purpose, for taking part interaction and discussion as well. That's why, as far possible, I requested to all the teacher and my peer partner and to be sure and then makes you competent on this global context. Shema, if you want more information about another program, I would like to share this very innovative ideas to you. Mr. Kapi Ghamire sir, very warm welcome, Manavji, and I congratulate to you because you have completed assignment in TP trainings, and I just got your assignment in my Moodle, so I evaluate and marked your marked number, and I hope that you might have got the number what I provided to you. And then other things is that let's try to be more cooperative and more flexible in time. Everything has been changing day by day. That's why what we're thinking now, it may be not relevant to our current context. That's why my thinking is not important. Our thinking most important. What people are doing globally in terms of developing a posting level education for carrying out a very best message to our student in the classroom. That is the matter. So as far possible, we try to work together, and we try to be a collaborative and cooperative to other, and we should have very keen interest to share ideas, what learn to from different association and different researches, and say to other person, and to motivate and to do something else for enhancing their competency and skill as well. At last, I would like to say to you that one very bitter quotation, challenge information to a teacher. Technology never replaces teacher. The teacher who don't know technology automatically replaces forever. That's why I mean that I realize that it is very heart-touching program, heart-touching quotation, and expressed from one of the person of the world's working in digital environment and digital technology, most important nowadays. That's why technology never replaces teacher. The teacher who don't know technology replaced automatically forever. That's why, and it means that you would like to replace from your position. There are two options. Would you like to replace from? Do you have the? Do you want to replace from your position forever, or do you have the plan to make the coordination, to make the affiliation, and to make the good fun environment with the technology? There are two options, and if you select one option, the first option, it is very hard for you to beginning, but hardship and complicated and discomfort is very good opportunity for posting your capacity to enhance your knowledge and skills as well. But consistency and hard working most important, honestly and consistently. And if you want to remove from your system, there is no challenge to you. You are ready to go back from your system. But I know it is not a good way to remove from it, to shift from one to another if you have the complication, if you have challenges. That's why I have chosen the patterns to use the technology all the time. In the past, I was same time I was away from technological environment, technological use application. But after back to 10 years, I had made a good relationship and affiliation with technological devices, and as far possible, I try to best to use technology well and greatly, and I hope that it will surely bring a very positive impact to our student and learning rate automatically be enhanced. What's the learning? I have a question. If our learners automatically go on action for motivating to others for learning new things by themselves, and term of getting information and modify the behavior, and they will be more responsible in these patterns to something more. That's why technology may be important in the time. That's why in my understanding, if we use the technology well and properly, there is no doubt that learning will be in question. Learning will be a fruitful and useful for our teacher, and as well as learning rate will be extended well and greatly will be there. So, as far possible, let's try to modify your ideas and skills as time or situation, and share ideas to other person. If you know something and do well, if you do well, I hope that there is some very better environment to everywhere, and you will find the very conditional environment everywhere, and you will be valued from everywhere. In the beginning, there will some lot of question to you. It is not better for you, it is not for good for you, because one person wants change in worlds and start new things from one single step. In the time, lot of the challenges and criticize will come from different patterns. But if you think, realize that you are right condition, you are right way, and why are you getting back, and why you want to escape from your system. That's why, as far possible, I would like to convey the message to you that never be back if you think it is real and right and authentic. And then if you are positive in these patterns, I directly support to you to uplift your position, because I am working samples. Thank you for today, and warm good morning, Homraj sir. Yes, thank you, KPG. Very warm welcome to my programs, and you are also very motivative and innovative person in field of information technology. I'm so happy. I'm so happy when I met in Khadka, and we had some time for making conversation about the different patterns. Thank you a lot. And if I have a time today, I will come again by taking another information. So I would like to request you to all the teachers to be more aware about heutagogy and pedagogy and andragogy. If you distinguish three of them and integrate three of them together, and I know that it is most important factor for you to be a conscious person, to be a good person, to be an innovator, and you will have a lot of strategy for teaching and learning by motivating to a student, and all this activity depend on you to create a very conditional learning environment classroom. That's why you have the goji. I have the goji. How many goji do you have? I think KPG, I must have one goji. No. You have 2 or 3 goji. But I have the 3 goji, pedagogy, andragogy, heutagogy. Heutagogy means self-determined learning. And if you want to know more about heutagogy, I would like to send one volumes and published from Springer publication from UK. And if you want to know information about heutagogy, I have the blogs, volume books, and please provide email to me. I sent these books to you, and consult the books, read the books, and comprehend the ideas, what is reality of heutagogy, if you know about andragogy and pedagogy as well. And thus we integrate 3 goji together. If you have 3 goji, we will try to make a 4 goji. The 4 goji makes people to more responsible and to be contributor, not only consumer. And if you make a people to contributor, and they automatically, that is the best result of education in 21st century. So thank you. It's my time to up from here, and very warm namaste. Jai Bahadur Bishtaji. Thank you, Rajesh Sapagai. Very warm welcome to my program, and all of us who are here, my partner, my teacher, KPG, my best friend, working same long time, and we have one motive, and we have mission plan to go ahead by changing the holistic development education. So I shall to all the person who come in online, and then I'll be back again if I have a time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is one of the reflection of our Hetuda, National Conference Nalta. And same way, Nalta is very fertile land for education and for English language teaching, globally accepted program in Nalta. So in same way, in coming November, we have grand program in Kathmandu. It is the Nalta Tishol International Conference making collaboration. Tishol is the very grand project, grand association of English language of the world. It is a mission to be history of Nepali people. Just last year I had been there, attended and present my paper. The Tishol join the hands in Nalta and would like to work in Nalta, would like to grant program in Kathmandu. That's why all of my English language teacher and the interest personalities who want to work in language teaching and education development, please join the hands with me, with us. Ms. Kep is here, I'm here, other person there. Let's connect to us, and then we will guide to you towards there. Listen our information, what matter will be discussed there, what is the matter for discussion there. If a matter out of the education development, I have ask the question to me in this regard. That's why I confirm that we never be distracted from education development. Our main motto is to bring a conducive learning environment to classroom. Our motto is to bring new innovative ideas in language teaching, learning, and content. We try to be a best person among the worlds. Among the worlds, not in Nepali person. We try to best to be among a global person, global citizen, global teacher, and we have one platform. That's why try to be competent. To be competent, be connected. To be after connection, you will have a lot of ideas for developing reading culture, and you will have a lot of resources. If you don't have reading culture, how is it possible to get new information? If your information very outdated, that's why try to update your ideas, information day by day. If you have any books required to you, yes, let's think to me. I provide thousands of books to one day to you. I provide thousands or 1 lakh books without taking no money. Money is not important for you. Just you have developed your reading skills. In terms of reading resource, most important, I provide resource to you. If you have any doubt about these patterns for reading, going ahead, I can lead to you. I can direct to you. I can give way to you. What is the reading process and what type of books are relevant in 21st century learning by integrating pedagogy, pedagogy and andragogy as well, and technological environment. And moreover, one thing most important, that is developing 205 and Kohler Misra and TPAC approach, technology and pedagogy and content. If you know about technological patterns and pedagogy and content, you know about the content, you know pedagogy, but you may be away from technology. That's why you have to know, every person must connect the technology in our learning process. If there is no technology, learning will be a futile. Learning will be not effective. Learning want to be a learning oriented, and learning want to be a out of the connection of the student. We are not able to satisfy the learner's motive, learner's whim and desire and keen interest. That's why, as far possible, three approach, three patterns, TPAC, technological patterns, content patterns, and pedagogical patterns must integrate together. If you want to know more about it, I provide one book, Technology, Pedagogy, and Content, that is written by one of the great persons of the America, and is published by Miss Springer. And please provide your email. I send the PDF format textbooks to you. Read out the books well and comprehend the ideas. Our Harishar here, and welcome to Harishar. I'm very glad to you after session in our Hetoda. You're present very nice and very wonderful, very marvelous, and you are focused on child learning center. That's why you are the best person of our network, and you are best resource and inspired to us. Please, sir, we expect more things from your side day by day. And thank you, Harishar, and your ideas, your present style, your topic and content relevant to our teacher. All the teacher who are there in Hetoda plenary session, all of them were very impressed from presentation. Thank you, sir. We hope to more support from leaders to come. I invite to you in our NALTA Trishul Interest Conference Kathmandu going to be held in November, and I think it will be one plenary by taking our information. We hope so. Let us keep in touch leaders to come, and thank you, and bye, sir. Namaste, namaste, namaste.